Hello, thank you for tuning in to Miss Casella's classroom. This is another favorite. It's a Sesame Street book, Working Together. And what I love about this book is Grover, he means well. He wants to help the two people problem solve, but he's just getting in their way. And what I love about this book is you can read a story like this over and over and over again. And the best part is this page here, because they're like, Super Grover, who's that? And whenever I get to this page, the students, when they're reading it on their own or to each other, I see myself in them. The personality is contagious, and I love that when students are loving books. So I'll read it for what it is, and it's a good book to use as a hook for problem solving. Students typically want to get the teacher right away, and I'll ask them, are you tattling or asking for help? Usually they're just tattling, and it puts an end to things. But when they're asking for help, I'll say, well, did you talk to each other? No. Well, tell me what happened, and then I'll tell them, go over there and I'll watch over here. And you want to get students to solve their own problems, and that's what I love about these two characters. So I hope you enjoy it. Working Together. It's written by Catherine Lucas and illustrated by Joe Ewers. Doing my best, Joe. I don't know if I pronounced that right. I want to paint it yellow. I want to paint it green. This is a job for Super Grover. Huh? I, Super Grover, am here to help you to solve your problem. What is your problem? Well, we're trying to decide what color to paint this fence, but I bet we can figure it out ourselves if we just talk about it. Yeah. I know a way to solve this problem. I, Super Grover, will go and find a grown-up. Then the grown-up can decide. I'm not sure that's the best solution. Are you? No. As long as no one is getting hurt, it's better to work it out on our own. Aha! I, Super Grover, have solved your problem. You two should stand back to back. Whichever one of you is bigger gets to decide. A person shouldn't get to choose just by being bigger than someone else. That's not the way to fix a problem. Wait! I have an even better idea. You should tear down the fence and dig a moat instead. That way you will not have to decide on a color to paint it. Did he say moat? I think so. I have it. Just leave the fence white. But each of you put on these tinted sunglasses. It will look yellow to you and green to you. Yellow is a nice color. I have to admit, green is pretty nice too. Gee, it looks great, doesn't it? We solved the problem all by ourselves. Thanks for the suggestion, Super Grover. My work here is done. And such a hilarious picture of Super Grover. Throughout the book, he stepped in the yellow paint, and obviously he must have leaned up against the fence, and now he has yellow and green on it. I love how the characters solved the problem by themselves. They created a pattern, green, yellow. This book is wonderful to read. This looks like a job for Super Grover. Huh? So many many memories and so many laughs and so many future memories I know I'm going to have with other students reading this book. And I hope you enjoyed it. How can you solve a problem? Something extreme like this is not a way, or wearing sunglasses. And laughing at ourselves is a way to talk about more serious problems. So something like this, which is joyful in comparison to something more serious, still has the same themes rooted in it: problem solving. What do you do? What are the first steps to take? And I like how the girl was saying, as long as nobody's getting hurt, we can solve it on our own. So I hope you can attempt to solve problems on your own. We'll see you next time.